The other day I was talking with my good friend and Tai Chi master, Darrell Bluhm, and we were talking about transitions and how important they are both in Tai Chi and in music. Later, I was talking with my good friend and partner in performance on Buchla Music Easels, Bruce Bayard, and he suggested I start a series on transitions for my Patreons. First is a little portion of a lecture I gave recently that's off to Australia about my take on transitions and their importance, followed by a little demo, and this will launch this little series. Look forward to your feedback. And transitions, especially in composition, and improvisation is sort of composing in real time, I find are the most important things. I taught music composition for decades at a university, and all my students, almost to a T, could bring in wonderful little gems of short ideas. But we would then spend the semester or semesters trying to figure out where do you want to take this and how do you transition from this great idea to that one, or how do you take this cool idea and transform it. So transition, transformation. For me, that's what it's all about, and practicing gestures, also practicing transitions. A transition can be really smooth, just like breathing slowly, or it can be really fast. Breath is infinitely flexible, and transitions, especially in electronic music, can be infinitely flexible. So we can have fade-ins, we can ramp things up to high density and then cut them out and have silence. That's a transition. And then how do you get out of that silence? Do you jump back in, or is it a new beginning and you can fade in or come in with pulses? So many possibilities when we encounter these gestures. I'm always interested in starting from beginner's mind. I'd like to look at three very simple types of transitions. First, gradual growth of volume and timbral complexity, not unlike Maurice Ravel's Bolero. 2, jump shift into contrasting texture. And 3, fade out. Please ignore all the patch cables except for the shorting bars into the low pass gates from the EG and the pulsar, and the shorting bar into the pitch of the complex oscillator from the sequencer. The only modules in play are the modulation oscillator switching between high and low, the modulation index amount, timbre amount, and the low pass gates. Here we go, starting softly.